Yo, I'm live in the living room. It's Dizzy Taylor. Shout out Reese, the director. GBG, you know how we fucking rocking? Let's get it.
You were born and raised in East Hartford?
Yeah, I was.
Okay. So what was it like growing up in East Hartford?
Yo, East Hartford is low-key, like, kind of quiet compared to, like, Hartford. Like, you know, Hartford active. East Hartford is a little...
What's the difference?
You know, it got a whole bridge type shit. It's a whole different spot. Like, it's a town, and Hartford is city. Like,
okay.
Like, it's broken off by
everybody. Like, knows everybody in East Hartford, kind of.
Yeah, kind of. I ain't gonna lie. It's smaller. It's smaller like that. So
yeah. Oh, okay. So did you grow up in a single family home, both parents?
I grew up with my mom. My dad was around, but he wasn't really like around, if you know what I'm saying. Like,
okay, I definitely understand that. Any siblings?
Yeah, I got a sister that I live with, and I got a half brother. My boy Izzy got bands.
Okay, yeah. Izzy got bands as a rapper too, right?
Yeah, he's about to drop his first single in like a couple of days, actually.
All right, shout out to him. We definitely gotta get him live in the living room.
Oh, for sure.
So like, were you relatively a good kid or bad kid coming up?
I'd say I was in the middle, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I was sneaky with it. Like,
right.
I never really got, like, in trouble to the point where, like, moms was about to, like, whoop my ass type shit.
Right.
But, you know, I had my fair share of troubles, you know.
Getting suspended from school?
Oh, yeah, I did get suspended.
Any run-ins and running with the law, anything like that?
I didn't have run-ins, but I did get suspended.
Okay.
I got, you know, ISS's a couple times, written up, shit like that.
Started a couple of school riots and shit?
Not riots, but, you know, I fought, you know, like.
Okay.
I use my hands from time to time, but.
Dizzy Taylor, like, how did you come up with your stage name? Or is that your government name?
Nah, it's not my gov. So, Dizzy is like what they used to like call me when I was like younger, cause like, you know, I used to like fast with it. I'm a small nigga, I was fast. And Taylor came from basically when I was younger. I didn't really listen to rap cause both my mom and dad are Jamaican.
Okay.
So I used to listen to a lot of like Barris Hammond, Bob Marley. If it wasn't like reggae or like that cookout music, I was listening to like Michael Jackson and shit like that.
Wow.
So when I first got into like rap, Wiz Khalifa got me into rap.
Oh,
so
shit.
I was listening to Wiz Khalifa, you know, Taylor Gang.
Like, so what was that, like 2010 to it?
Yeah,
like,
no, I got into rap music real late. I ain't gonna hold you.
Damn.
My SoundCloud was like, when I first got into SoundCloud, like around 2013-ish, like it was like We Them Boys, Black and Yellow, Shot, shit like that.
Yeah. Okay, so how did you come up with your stage name?
Yeah.
You just merged it too?
Yeah, I merged it too.
Okay, cool.
I was going by Dizzy for a little bit, and then I added the Taylor a little bit later.
Like, so you've been making music for 8 years, you said?
Yeah.
Like, do you feel like a seasoned rapper?
Low key, I'm gonna say yeah and no, because for me, a seasoned rapper is more like they don't really got a lot to learn.
Right.
But I feel like I'm always learning every day. I'm learning shit new. Because, like, I started so young that I did shit my way. And, like, at the same time, you know, I can always learn a thing or two from somebody. And I am. Like, I look at other artists and I look at other people, how they do their shit, how they have people doing their shit. And I learn from it. I take from it.
Do you come from a musical background?
Nah, not necessarily.
Nah, nobody
actually,
play music?
Nah, not at all. My mom, she worked in healthcare for the longest.
Yeah.
And my pop's a mechanic, so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like typical, like, Jamaican
they're regular niggas, I ain't gonna hold you. Yeah.
Like,
the only other person in my family who do, like, art and shit is, like, my sister. My sister, she
paints?
Yeah, well, she do it all, I ain't gonna lie.
Oh, dope.
Yeah, she, her main shit is dancing, but she could paint, she could sing, she could dance, she could act.
Yeah.
But she got her own business.
What's the name of her business?
For Work and Soul. So
okay,
it's
shout
like
that out.
It's a dance company.
Yeah, shout them out, definitely. So you do come from a musical background?
Just my
in
sister.
a sense. Okay. So did Big Sis, that's Big Sis or Little Sis?
Big Sis.
So did Big Sis inspire you?
Nah.
Nah, you gonna give her that credit? So I was gonna ask you your ethnicity, but you Jamaican?
Yeah, full Jamaican.
Full Jamaican, okay. Are your parents and family supportive of your music career?
My mom is, like, she be at like all of my shows.
Word?
And shit. Yeah.
Oh,
okay,
shit.
I don't even think my dad know I rap, but
wow.
you gonna find out one way or
yeah, one way, right. That's crazy. So wait, have you ever decided to tap into like your reggae side of your music? Cause when I hear music, I would have never thought you were Jamaican.
Not necessarily, cause
no plans to like.
Nah, just because like my accent like comes and goes, especially when I'm in the house. Like it's more like when I'm.
Was you raised in a Jamaican home?
Yeah.
Okay, like eating like Caribbean food and everything like
to
that.
this day, man, I had pepper steak on the way here.
So why not like tap into your culture?
Just because like
it doesn't feel authentic.
Yeah, like that's my culture, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like I was born off that shit. But at the same time, I was raised in East Hartford.
Mm-hmm.
Like Connecticut's also my culture too.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Less than 2 weeks ago, you dropped a new single, Drip Splash.
Yes, sir.
What inspired the title?
Drip Splash. Low key, it was the first beat that it was on. The first beat, it had like this little like splash effect in it.
Yeah.
And I was fucking with it.
Who made the beat?
Damn, I forgot his name.
Come on, y'all gotta know your producers, man.
Damn.
Who produced this beat, man?
I forgot his name. I ain't gonna hold you.
Okay, we gonna come back to that. Definitely. So like, what inspired the title? So it was just like, it was the name of the beat, the sound of the drip and everything like that.
Yeah, like when I first like, cause like I like to like freestyle like a little bit.
Okay.
To see if I fuck with the beat. So I literally started off like drip splash, and then I was like, oh shit, I'm fucking with that.
Yeah.
So I just went off of that, and then started like creating a song. But then after a while, I was like, I thought I could find a better beat.
Mm-hmm.
So I was looking around, searching, finally found that beat, and I'm like, yeah, this is the beat. I fuck with it.
Okay. Oh, so who produced this single, as far as like the mixing and the mastering?
Like who makes and master?
Yeah.
Oh, for the most part. Alright, so if I do like a project, like an EP or an album, I go to the studio. My studio is Steve's recording studio.
Okay, shout out to them. And they're located in East Hartford as well.
Yeah.
Okay, shout out to them. So that's where you went to record Drip Splash?
Nah, that's where I went to record like my EPs and shit, like Demon Season.
Mm-hmm.
I recorded that there. But when it comes to singles, I got my own setup.
Okay.
Shit. My boy, like I said, AZ got bands. He engineered it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, so it was a collaborative project.
Yeah, for sure.
Dope. That's what's up. What marketing strategies have you been using to promote this single?
I do a lot of local like pages. I'll go to like local pages and ask them to like promote it, or I'll like pay to promote it through there.
Right.
Or even shit like this. Like I'll go on like podcasts and interviews and stuff and just talk about my song, talk about my sound. Also word of mouth.
Right.
Talking to my fans on IG and shit. Like shit like that.
What distribution do you use to release your music?
DistroKid.
Oh, why DistroKid?
I was using United Masters at the beginning of my career. That was before they like changed a bunch of shit. It was back when it was like, you make 90% of what you make.
Oh, I didn't know that.
It was like, it wasn't very like polished compared to DistroKid. Like you couldn't add your own lyrics. You couldn't promote it like the same way you can on DistroKid. DistroKid is just more clean to me. I haven't been on United Masters like currently, but DistroKid is way more clean for me.
Got it. Okay, shout out to them.
For sure.
It's almost been 8 months since the release of your EP, Demon Season.
Yes, sir.
How does that feel?
Yo, I mean, I appreciate a lot of the love I got from it. I feel like with that one, I poured it out my heart, and like it was clean. Like it was just way more polished than like all my other stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
So like favorite track on the project?
My favorite track?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's low-key gonna be Devils and Angels. Yeah, like I was just like,
why Devils and Angels?
I was just talking, that real shit in there. Like it wasn't really drill compared to my other stuff.
Right.
It was just me like, being myself, talking about my life, my struggles, and all that.
Okay. Anything you would have done differently on this project?
I would have added more songs.
I was going to ask that. Like any songs you feel like, damn man, this should have made the project. It didn't make it.
Not necessarily. Like I didn't really have like songs that I left off the project.
So nothing was on the
There was one song I left off the project, but that was because like it just didn't fit the vibe of the the EP. But I definitely would have made more songs.
Okay.
Everybody was asking for more songs. They was asking for like a bonus.
It was a good solid 14 minutes. Like I played it out. I'm like, okay. And it has a good replay value too.
Yeah.
It's nice. Who shoots and directs your music videos?
My boy SK Pride.
Shout out to
my
him.
manager. He do all my videos. He literally does it all if I can't do it myself.
Right. Okay. Shout out to him, man. It's hard to find somebody that's gonna wear all the hats, be the day to day, and shoot the videos. Like, so I respect that. That's what's up. So are you the only artist that he's managing at this moment?
Yeah, pretty soon AZ got bands, but
Okay, just waiting on that project to drop.
yeah, once he, gets up and running,
Yeah.
for sure.
All right. Who book your shows?
I build my shows myself. If I can't do it, then SK does it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So speaking of shows, this Saturday you're opening for 41 at the Webster.
Yes, sir.
Yo, congratulations on that show. Like, that's a big one right there.
Yeah.
You know? But yeah.
Yo, I'm dead.
Yeah, I'm like, so like, who booked you for that show? Like, how did you get that show?
I booked it myself. Actually, Consecrate reached out to me. Like, the Webster reached out to me because I did a showcase for them way back when, and they like fucked with me that hard.
Yeah.
But,
was it your audience, like, or was it like the stage performance?
What you mean?
Like, so did you come with like a big crowd? So they're like, nah, like we gotta bring this guy back out, or was it like you killed on stage, or was it a combination of both?
I'm gonna say I killed it on stage. Like, I have my peoples with me, but a majority of them, like, they was the minority there.
Yeah.
But I kind of like took over.
It was the performance that got him.
Yeah, literally right after I finished, you could see like a wave of people just like leave. It was like an open ass circle in the middle.
Shit.
It was crazy.
Yeah. What track did you perform that night?
I did 3. I did I started off with my track One of Us. That was like a warm up. Then I did 1:20 a.m. in the East, and then I ended it with Natty Anthem.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
What are you doing to prepare for that event this Saturday?
I'm trying to keep a level head, stay out of the mix, stay out of like, especially stay off of social media like I'm usually on.
Yeah.
I feel like as a rapper, I'm on social media a lot. So
do you practice? Like, do you practice being on stage or anything like that, or you just let it be organic? Are you dancing? Are you rapping in front of a mirror or anything like that?
In the past, I have, but now that like I kind of know who I am on stage, now that I have
you don't have to do that no more.
Nah, it's more of the fact that like if it's a newer song, I just gotta take the time to learn it better.
Right. Just know all your lyrics straight through.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you performing with performance tracks, or you got the background vocals like right there?
I do background vocals just because like performance tracks, sometimes it don't sound right.
It don't hit the
weird.
same.
Yeah. Especially
I can agree with that. I feel like more old school producers push for that. Like, nah, you gotta have it like just straight rap your 16 straight through, and it's like you want that extra background vocal.
Bro, I've tried it and I'm just like, it don't hit the same.
Yeah.
Like, and it just makes it harder to.
Can you handle it? Can you rap straight through?
Yeah, I mean, I can.
Your song is real punchy.
Yeah.
I know you punching a lot. I know you be punching.
You know what's crazy?
You don't.
I low-key don't punch in that much.
Okay.
I punch in a little bit, but I don't punch in that much. Like,
okay.
As you would think.
Yeah. So you can rap it straight through?
Yeah, I can.
Alright.
But at the same time, like, it's just harder to do everything else that you want to do on stage. Engage in the crowd. It's just easier that way.
Okay, so what inspired you to make music?
What inspired me to make music?
Yeah.
A lot of my music stemmed from anger. Like, I was, as a kid.
I wouldn't have thought that. Like, I wouldn't have thought that.
As a kid, I was just like very angry, like mad at the world type shit.
Why?
Bro, like, just like issues with like, especially like my pops.
Yeah.
Me and him never really saw eye to eye until like I got older.
Yeah.
Just like.
Wait, so what made you guys see the eye to eye?
I guess we just talk shit out now that I'm older, like,
right.
Okay.
Well, that's a great thing to hear.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, like a lot of it stemmed from anger. I was like mad at the world, and I never really had an outlet, so it kind of became my outlet.
Okay. What themes do you address in your music?
I like to talk about, like my story, like the grind, the hustle, why I think like I do.
Right.
The plans I got for myself, the future.
So has music always been natural to you?
I'm gonna say no, because it took me a while. Like, yeah, I've been rapping for 8 years, but it took a while for it to actually like get to the point where like it was, I'm gonna say, good.
Yeah.
Like, it took me, I want to say, until I was about 18. So that was like what, 7 years out of the 8, like to actually get to a point where I'm like, yeah, I'm comfortable with like how I sound. I sound good. Like, this is shit that I would listen to on my own time.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. So are you like now charging for features and stuff like that?
I mean, I do charge for features, but at the same time,
How much would a Dizzy Taylor feature go for right now?
well, first it just depends on if I fuck with you.
Okay.
Like, if I fuck with you, then it's definitely a much lower price, you know what I'm saying? Or not even at all if I really fuck with you.
Right.
But if I don't fuck with you, then it's gonna be like $350, I ain't gonna lie.
Okay. So now when it comes to collaborations, are you big on like making it cohesive where you guys are both working on it in the studio, or like you just want them to send a verse and you send a verse? How does that go?
I like working with the artists because I like me creating a more natural sound.
Yeah.
It don't feel natural to me when it's like
You sending a verse and you sending a verse.
Yeah. Like,
I agree. I miss those times.
no, I would take the time to like sit down with an artist and make that shit happen. You know what I'm saying?
So what's your process to finding beats? If you don't mind me asking.
Finding beats?
Yeah.
I have artists, like producers send me shit. And sometimes I just like randomly like go on YouTube and look at shit.
Yeah.
But
who's sending you beats? Like, shout out these producers. Can we get the source? Like, who's sending you beats?
Listen, like, I don't know his producer name, but I know his actual name.
Oh, yeah. You don't gotta drop the gum. Yeah. Nah, you don't got. Yeah.
But trust.
You definitely gotta send me it so I can tag him in this.
No, for sure. You got some hot shit for me that I'm gonna drop soon, actually.
Okay. What was the first rap verse you remember, like front to back from somebody else? Especially knowing that rap was kind of late for you.
I gotta think about this one low key. I probably don't even know it now, but for a grip, I knew Black and Yellow. Like front to back.
Yeah. Shout out to Fat Funny. I seen that you did an interview with him.
Word up.
Shout out to them. So how did you book that interview?
I actually reached out to him.
Oh, okay.
I ain't gonna lie. I see what he was doing with other artists in Connecticut, and I fuck with that.
Right.
So I had him up and was like, yo, like I fuck with you, and he's like, yo, you don't want to come out, and I'm like, yeah, I'll come out.
Yeah.
So I came out to New Haven for that.
Oh, that's what's up, man. Shout out to him. What do you think people feel when they hear your music?
Like feel like getting lit. They feel like it's a party.
Okay.
For most of my songs, of course.
How would you describe your songwriting process?
Kind of random.
Yeah.
Like I said, it originally stemmed from anger.
You write every day?
Nah. I don't write every day.
Yeah.
I write. It's random.
Yeah.
So, but when I do write, it's a lot.
Right.
So I can bang out like 3 or 4 songs in like one of my writing sessions, and then like go a couple days. So
that's what's up.
Like I said, it's like all over the place.
Okay.
When it comes to like being in the studio and writing and stuff like that, I don't have like a schedule.
Right. Just throwing a beat, or if your producer send you something,
yeah,
just kind of take it from there. So who do you aim to represent through your music?
I aim to represent Connecticut.
Oh.
I aim to represent Dizzy Taylor.
Yeah.
I aim to represent East Hartford. You know what I'm saying? The East.
Okay, shout out to that, man. I ain't gonna hold you. Everybody be so quick to just leave where they from. Like, you know, I like that you run and represent where you from. I respect that.
No facts. Like, this place need more love.
Yeah, hell yeah. I mean, CT been showing me mad love, so shout out to CT.
Sure. Cause this shit dope, bro.
Yeah, you know, I appreciate that too. So, who encouraged you to believe in yourself? Any like aunties, uncle, big sis, memorable moments?
I'm gonna start off with the first person, SK. Like,
okay.
You know, I was doing music and I wasn't consistent for a while with it. I would be on and off. And then I dropped my song "Do Not Disturb." Like, you need to take this shit serious. You need to lock the fuck in.
Right.
And he told me that, and then right after that, that's when he introduced me to niggas like Bucky and W.Y.K. And then Bucky introduced me to Steez. And then Steez took, like, I went to Steez's studio and I recorded "That Was the Angels."
Yeah.
And then that's kind of like I've been rolling ever since.
Yo, that's what's up.
Yeah.
Yo, that's what's up. If you had the opportunity to talk to your younger self before you started taking all this serious, what would you tell yourself?
Save your money and put it into yourself.
Right.
Like, put that shit into equipment, put that shit into, you know, dogs and like computers and shit like that.
Yeah.
And promotion.
Hell yeah. So, what's the hardest part in your opinion with growing a fan base? Or has it been easy?
I guess just like with growing a fan base is just earning a person's respect, earning a person's trust. Cause like when you want like a fan base, the biggest thing is like you want them to believe in your shit as much as you do. You know what I'm saying? And it was hard for me for a while building a fan base, but the biggest thing, like what I learned from it, is just one person at a time. Really start with one person at a time and it'll build.
So like what little marketing strategies are you using to like gain your fan base?
I just talk to them. I'm down to earth. Like I said, I like to do a lot of word of mouth. Like for example, if I got a concert, I'm gonna text somebody, like, especially if I know they fuck with my shit, like, yo, like I got a concert coming up, you know, if you, like, show love type shit.
Yeah.
You know, show love.
Don't just share it, like really personally hit them up, like be a person.
One by one,
yeah. I respect that. You have to do that too.
No,
sometimes, like, cause some people feel like if you just share it, it's for everybody. It ain't personally for me. Everybody want to feel important, so they like, I need to come.
Way, you know what I'm saying?
You know? I agree. You make real connections that way too. People can tell you what they want to hear.
Oh, for sure. It's networking.
Yeah. So if you had to choose between what makes you happy and what makes you money, which one would you choose? But keep in mind, what's making you happy isn't making you money.
What makes me happy? Happiness. There's no price for happiness. Like the money gonna leave you when you leave too. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you'll always have that happiness, especially the memory of the happiness.
Right. So for someone who's in a relationship and they're like chasing a music career, what's one advice you'll give them how to balance the two?
Communicate a lot of your moves, you know what I'm saying? Like if you got a show, communicate that. Like if you got, you know, shit coming up, like where you gotta be out of state or like you're gonna be away, communicate that.
Yeah.
Biggest thing is communication.
Got it. Okay. Top 5, dead or alive?
Ooh, damn.
No specific order.
No order? Alright.
Yeah.
We gonna put Nas. Damn. Nas. Tupac. Jay-Z, Biggie, and I'm thinking about this one. Damn, if Kanye didn't put out that new shit he put out, he would be up there, but fuck, man. Low key, I'ma say W.Y.K.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I respect that top 5 actually.
Yes,
so what makes you different? I know every artist said they're different, but what makes Dizzy Taylor different?
I mean, do you know anybody I sound like? That's my question to you. See how you gotta think about that?
I mean, I wouldn't often compare you to somebody, no. But like those cadence, like that Detroit, that reset, that
okay,
cadence.
I'll take that.
You know, I'm sure we could find one of them hidden artists that it's like, oh, does he sound like him that we ain't listening to? But I definitely think you're dope, though. I definitely think your sound is like, it's not like, you won't hear everybody from Connecticut sounding like that.
No, for sure. And at the same time, like, I'm kind of out of the mix and, you know, I'm my own way. Like, I do my own thing.
What do you listen to?
Like, I listen to everything. Like, just about everything except country. Like, rap.
It's a lot of pain in country, though. I'm surprised you don't listen to country.
It's just not my thing.
Never touched you.
Yeah, it's not my thing. But that makes me different. And also, like, the people I got around me, my fan base, you know, I don't know if you heard, but like people be saying I got like a cold like following.
I see. You know, I see your supporters. I'm like, wow. You know, every video you got like a little entourage with you. Like, that's what's up. It's hard to get that, you know, like consistent people, you know.
Yeah.
So for someone who's never heard your music, tell us 2 songs they should go listen to right now.
I'm gonna tell them Natty Anthem at 1:20 a.m. in the East.
Okay. What inspired that title, 1:20 a.m. in the East?
Yo.
Was it literally 1:20 a.m. in the East when you dropped that?
Yeah, no cap.
Yeah.
Well, basically, I had just like made my home studio set up, and I called AZ to come and like record that shit, cause like I couldn't really do it myself no more, just cause of the way the setup is. So it's his first time engineering ever.
Wow.
And
you had to talk him through it.
Yeah, like I low-key like gave him like a little rundown on how to do it.
Yeah.
How to like punch me in and shit like that. and we recorded it. And right after I did my last recording, he literally pressed spacebar and he like, yo, bro, this shit's a fucking banger, bro. So I'm like, I didn't think it was anything crazy. So I'm like, yo, like, bro, I don't even know what to call it. I didn't even have a title for it.
Right.
I just had it like written down and shit. And he looked at the time on the computer and was like, 1:20 a.m. in the East.
Yo.
I was like, fuck you.
Fuck you, right. I like it. So, my last question, what's next?
What's next?
Yeah.
Well, I got a song dropping sometime next month called Punching Every Bar. I also got
it made me think about what's the nigga that used to rap with the baby? Punch me in. Huh? What the fuck is his name?
Stunner?
Yeah, Stunner. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I like that nigga. Like, he was fire.
Yo, whatever happened to that nigga?
It's funny because I was looking at a video like what happened to him. It basically said like with all the negative shit that was going on with the baby, he kind of had to kind of part ways, if you will. Like, that's what it said in the video. And you know, it's all speculation. I don't know what's true and what's false.
Yeah.
That's what I recently seen. You know, but yeah. So like, what back to what's next?
So I got that dropping next month, sometime next month.
Okay.
I low-key might do a surprise drop this month. We'll see.
Okay.
You know. And then
Are we getting any more EPs? Anything?
I was about to say, I got another tape dropping in the spring. I gotta finish recording it. It's called Game Time. And then me and my brother Izzy got a collab EP dropping called Twin Magic in the summer.
Oh, I like that title.
Yes,
that's
sir.
fire. I like that. Who came up with that idea of the title?
That's something like me and him both, cause like that's like something that we just kind of like
Always
thought
ran
when
with,
we was younger. Like
what's the age difference between you guys?
a couple months, 2 months.
Shit.
Yeah. I get around. I ain't gonna lie.
That's what's up, yo. That's what's up. I'm glad y'all close too.
Yeah, no.
That's what's up. Yo, Dizzy, I really appreciate you for coming through. Like, would you mind leaving us with a performance?
Oh, for sure. Yo, thanks for having me too.
Of course, man. Of course, man. Like, so we're gonna get right into that performance. Let's get it.
Yes, sir.
You can win a natty, dip parading in my city with a naughty. Let's get litty, model bitches throwing titties on. I can say hi to a bitch and get it easy. Say hello, I get the kitty, even though I'm kinda busy, If they tryna sign me, then they better pay the finder's fee. When I was on my ass, I really used to be a kind to me. All about my bucks, and that statement just reminded me. Invested in myself, I'm the only nigga signed to me. Dizzy got the aim when you see me on the cover. Always found a way, you could call me boy one. There's a day, let me how I'm tryna give the bitch my number. Like BKC, we could keep it undercover. Straight heat, yeah, my nigga, I be spitting that. This should be a game, I be playing like it's pity pat. Worried about a bitch, I could always get some kitty cat. I could kill your boyfriend, we be showing up the fitted hats. Rid of that, hit us, we gon' get it back. I can see the future, nigga, you can call me Mr. Mac. I'm a GBG, we just pulled up in the 4-door. We know where you stay, we was chillin' in the corridor. I don't really get it, cause these niggas not about it. If I hit you with the left, lose connection to your router. And I go was really loud, when we first she was a shouter. So they can make a move, every punch will get a counter, nigga. Motherfucking best, do I gotta say it louder, nigga? Dizzy been a dawn, you a guppy, you a flounder, nigga. If they want a war, got my finger all around the trigger. Nigga, you my son, I don't really wanna ground it, nigga. Talking to the man, the myth, and the legend. I be in and out the function like I'm 007. She be in and Stranger Things, so I give the bitch 11. It's just like a snow, cause you already know all dogs go to heaven. Not that like I'm stuffing. Lou is always stepping, hit your blast, I misdirection. Whipping in the kitchen, walking sunny listing. That's another chip and the motherfucking now. You can win a natty, dip parading in my city with a naughty. Let's get litty, model bitches throwing titties on. I can say hi to a bitch and get it easy. Say hello, I get the kitty, even though I'm kinda busy, You can win a natty, dip parading in my city with a naughty. Let's get litty, model bitches throwing titties on. I can say hi to a bitch and get it easy.